Hey, buenos dias, que paso, you guys? John's Moto Garage. Welcome back to the channel. As you can see, we're kind of in the middle of a project here. So today I'm going to go over what I'm doing on the 636 and also go over the drama I dealt with trying to get that title transferred. I was not able to do the title transfer on this bike. So we'll talk about what happened, why I couldn't transfer it, and what I'm going to do to solve it. Because remember, I drove out to California to get this, and I'm definitely not driving way out to California again due to title drama. All right, so here's what we're doing. I'm replacing the pads on this, and if you recall, this is the dual brakes in the rear. You got the hand brake and the traditional foot brake, and so this is actually a front brake caliper, and you see you've got this custom mounting setup for the stunt setup. So anyway, this is Brembo. I went ahead and pulled out the old pads because it's not stock to the bike. I wasn't able to give them my make and model and have them tell me what pads to purchase, and so I went down to Cycle Gear. Huge shout out to Cycle Gear, they always hook it up. Went down to Cycle Gear and basically eyeballed it and was able to find the correct pads. So I went with the Galford 1054. So for future reference, if I forget, Galford 1054s, those are the ones to get. Oh, so we have the fresh pads, and these old ones had a little bit of meat left, but they were pretty well worn out. The only challenge I really had with getting the old pads off is these Brembos have this pin, and this pin is pretty stubborn. It did not want to pop out, but obviously we figured that out. All right, so I'm gonna get these pads on, and then we'll talk about what's up with the title on this 636. I already got the pistons compressed back in there, so that's good to go. So as you can see, it's pretty straightforward. We just got to get that pin jammed in there all the way. Bam, there we go. All right, so it looks like that pin is in all the way. And then next is just this tiny little piece here. You can barely even see it. Little clip, keep that pin from sliding out. Of course I would drop it. All right, moment of truth here. There we go. All right, I also got these guys here, these spools, and so we'll throw those on. That way I can do all the work I need to with the track stand. Bam! Ooh, nice shot. You see how that works? Bam! I'm a newbie when it comes to putting these on the track stands, but cool, we got it. It worked. I was actually wondering about that. So while we're at it, we'll go ahead and get the chain all cleaned up. Yes. Bam! Looks much better. That little Be sure to check out Jackie's Moto Garage. The little dude's repping it. All right, we got the bike good to go. So here's what happened on the title. I went to do the transfer and registration, and California is not a notary state, which is cool. That means you don't need a title notarized. But when Alex signed it, he signed his name, and on the date, initially he accidentally put 7/23 instead of 7/13. So he crossed off the 2 and put a 1, kind of scratched it out. And I saw that when I got the title, but I didn't think too much about it. Well, sure enough, when I went to do the registration, they told me they can't do it because it's been altered. I went to 5 places total today. I don't know what the deal is, but I went to like 5 places. Only actually got up to the counter at 2, and both of them told me the same thing. So I hit up Alex, and we're gonna get it all sorted out. Worst case, he sends me a notarized bill of sale. Best case, we got something else in the works. But stay tuned, we'll be able to take care of it. A little bit of drama, but not the end of the world, obviously. I got the new brake pads, I got the chain cleaned and ready to go. This bike has been a blast so far. Excited to get out and put some more seat time in on it. Stay tuned, we will get out and actually ride the bike here soon enough. All right, we'll catch you on the next one. Adios, nos vemos. bit better, but still not quite there. Still chasing it. Again, once I can slow it down, that's how you know you've really hit that sweet spot.